take over the football with a 1st and 10. So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 45. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he's going to be stopped here on this first play as he gets it to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 45-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Time to go, night. Check 9.
Here we go, 46. Go. Get out there.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And that's Elliott, complete. It'll be a gain of 4, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion.
We're going to 54. Why in? Then we're going to 53. Gun. There you go. 26.
Prescott from the gun. Cooper's got it. Oh, and now some space to operate. Touchdown, Cowboys. Amari Cooper, 51 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles.
And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
Goff turns and gives to Gurley. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
Get off the field.
Just beating the play clock is gone. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. First catch of the game for Cooks. It'll be a 1st down. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? the better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Goff. Throw left side, complete to Cup. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
We're good. We're good.
He can't hang.
Now gone. It's complete. This is Todd Gurley. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 15 yards on the play. 1st down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
On 1st down, it's Gurley. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready for the 2nd quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up. Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
54, right there. 54 miles.
Now a 1st down throw, gone. He's got his man on the crossing route. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A nice pickup of 17 yards. Here's Gurley now out of the gun. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Hey, Shell.
54, Mike. 54.
Hey, Steve 6. 6.
2nd and 5 now. Goff. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a 1st down.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Line 20.
54. Go.
On 1st and goal, Gurley. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. 5 yards on the touchdown run. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Zerline connects on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back.
And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense. Well, you don't usually get a sack from a nose tackle spot, but we got one there.
No, we don't. And a lot of the times in passing situations, they end up off the field anyway. So how happy was he to work his way back to the quarterback and put him on the ground? He's going to end up with a nickname after something like that, some Big Jelly or something like that.
Now, following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. On the RPO, Prescott's going to keep it himself. This one caught left side by Cooper. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
We're going to 54, 1-8.
58, 58, Mike. Watch the edge.
Then we're going to 53.
Bang, 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 bang. 66, bullet, hot.
26.
A 1st down carry by Elliott. And shedding the tackle, and now some room. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, 63 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
To throw is gone. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Woods, the intended receiver.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. Well, these guys hardly got a chance to catch their breath after the quick turnover, but I doubt they're complaining much.
Especially with the field position they get to start with. I wouldn't be complaining either. I'd want to get right back out there and get after them because now you have an opportunity to make a big play. I'd say let's be aggressive and go after him.
2nd and 10 at the Rams' 35-yard line.
58 to Mike. And come on out here. Come get some. Come on here. Come get some. He don't want it. 58, right there.
2nd down, Prescott. And he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, 14-7. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando.
26, Mike. 26, Mike. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Under.
Watch the screen. 26, Mike. 26, Mike.
Watch the slants. Watch the slant.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Elliott. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. Third down turns to first with that 5-yard pickup.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Prescott going to come up first and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game.
47.
26, Mike. 26,
Go,
Mike.
go, go. Get out there. Get out there. Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. Line in. 26.
To throw is Prescott. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. They'll give him 8 on the play, and it'll make it a second down.
Not only did we just see back-to-back nice gains, but we're also seeing the confidence rise, not just for the guy who caught it, but the guy throwing it as well.
And these back-to-back catches here out of the backfield, that can set something up downfield in a later sequence, right?
A lot of the time, it starts to draw the defense closer to the line of scrimmage. So to your point, show this swing pass, show this check down. Maybe later on you heave one deep when you catch them close to the spot.
26, Mike. 26, Mike. Let's go.
26. 26.
On second down now, it's Elliott, and nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. The former Charger All-Pro Eric Weddle on the stop.
He shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of the position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa. On that play, how about that tackle we just saw? Pretty nice.
26, Mike. 26, Mike. I'm here all day. I'm here all day.
26.
26, Mike.
We're going to 54. Line in. 26.
On third and 1, here's Prescott. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. So on fourth down, on comes the Dallas kicker, Brett Maher. On the right hash, it's a 43-yard attempt. The kick by Maher is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
Yeah, things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to their goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these team special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles.
You're under 30 seconds to go. Field position not great. Time to call it a half, wouldn't you say?
Well, you know we all have that little extra gene that says let's push the envelope a little bit, right? What needs to be going through the play caller's mind right now, a potential fumbled snap that can get returned, a strip sack that can get returned, right? Any of those types of plays, that should be a deterrent to calling something that could get you in big trouble.
I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Looking for Woods that time, and that takes us from second to third down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Here we go, D. Here I come again. Here I come again. Here I come again.
Here we go, fellas. Here we go. Here we go.
Gone. He's letting it fly for Cooks. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up first and 10.
Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. 180. Hey, kill. 47.
Hey, 58 is the mic. Go 58 is the mic.
Stay with your man.
26.
58 is the mic. 58. 58 is the mic.
Hey, kill. 26.
Final play of the half. Prescott. And a big loss here as he's taken down. And the Rams are going to go ahead and take another timeout. And that's going to leave them with just one timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back. Welcome back. Charles and I settled it. You sure you're ready for the third quarter? Need to use a bathroom or anything? All right, cool. Let's go. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter three. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. As an inside linebacker, got to be a little bit more poised.
No doubt about it, because they get a little bit of flexibility, especially when they're trying to stuff a gap. You know, we get that double A gap look. This time he got too eager and got too deep into the backfield.
A boost here to start the drive. After the penalty, it's 1st and 5.
Here we go. 46.
Check 59. Mike is on. Mike to 59.
26.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Steps away to his left. To the right side, he's got Cooper. It's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Amari Cooper, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. Marr on for the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back.
You got it. You got it. You got it.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 27-yard line.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
Let's go, D.
Fourteen.
Now gone. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Brandon Cooks, the receiver he was going after. And it's 3rd down.
I think someone's going to get into QB1's ear when he gets to the sideline. Already thrown an interception. That one should have been picked. Look, let's just be honest about it. That'd be the 2nd person in his ear because he's hearing it in the huddle right now.
Not the start to the game he wanted. Like you said, the pick on the opening drive, 2nd drive, not much better. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Out of the gun. Goff. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
59.
Kill.
Mike spot 9, Mike spot 9. I'm coming after you.
We're going to 54. Right here. 26.
They'll try and get the running game going with Elliott. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
On 2nd and 11 now. Prescott. And he fires one incomplete. Amari Cooper, the intended target. And it's 3rd down. Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
Mike, check, 59.
Here go 46.
Mike, spot 9. Okay, double up. 59 is Mike.
26. Check.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Complete to Jason Witten. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A gain of 26 on the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Tackles.
Kill. Out. Then we're going to 53.
Check 59. Go. Mike is 59. Mike.
Go. Get out there.
Championships, baby. Mike, check. 59.
Gun.
Sweetheart.
26.
Prescott. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Elliott. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
50. Mike, 58, right there. Here we go. Check 31.
Hey, kill. 47. Switch it. Hey. Gun.
Motion. 58.
Under.
58 is Mike. Come on, D.
26.
Now Elliott. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
Well, the spotlight hit him once already tonight as he got into the end zone. He was trying to make it a double spotlight, wasn't he?
But credit the defense, bottling him up, not letting him get in for the second score there.
Go. Get out there. No.
Hatchet. 36. Kill.
There we go. 26.
They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And this is not going to do it as he's stopped at the 2-yard line. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. One receiver to the left is Cooper. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here.
Switch it. Hey.
59. Oh, you got it. Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike to 59.
26.
Watch the run.
26.
Prescott down. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10.
3rd and goal, they decided to throw for it, but how about the play defensively? Couldn't find anyone open, left him nowhere to go with the football, had to absorb the sack.
Marr able to put this one through, and that will push this lead up to 20 now. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go.
Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Airing it out deep for Woods. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well and get a few stops.
On first down, it's gone. Escaping the pressure right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. Easy to tell who they're targeting on this drive. He caught the first 2 passes, but then this time unable to hook up.
But I don't think that stops them from continuing to go back to him, do you?
No.
I mean, they've got a plan. They're trying to execute it.
And after that second catch, I saw him in the huddle. He said, hey, let's go back one more time. Didn't work there. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Goff. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Looking again in the direction of Woods, but now it's 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Hey, we got 3 down.
Value 3.
Check 48.
Hey, my 7.
Check curls. Hey, look, 48. Look, hey, we got Mike.
DC.
48.
Throwing again is gone. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off Byron Jones. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Cowboys with the football. They'll be looking to tack on to their lead as we get set for the 4th. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line.
Under.
Go now. Mike's 5'9".
They'll try to sweep with Elliott. And some space here. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Great start to the 2nd quarter. Better than 30 yards.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know. Well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. Three red zone trips have yielded just 2 field goals for them to this point, so they'll be searching for something more on 2nd and goal here.
We're going to 54. Go. Get out there.
Hey, 58 is a Mike.
Prescott to throw it. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Aaron Donald able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Tackle there by Clay Matthews.
It's now 3rd and goal.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and goal.
Gun.
Big stop, D. Big stop. Let's
go 47.
58 to Mike. And 58 is a Mike.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. John Johnson with the INT, and he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line. Cooper was the intended target.
At their own 13-yard line.
Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 13.
Tight end right. Hey. You got 3 down. 3. 12.
After the interception, here's Goff. Now he'll go deep down the middle. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time.
Orbit.
Back to the air. Goff on second down. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And all the way down to the 39. Goff finding Cooks on a big play. 48 yards. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the fourth, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
Now Goff on first down. And that's complete to Cooks. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Some think the teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him.
And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Off the edge, it's Tyrone Crawford with a sack.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Back to throw, Goff. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up third. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Third and long. It's Goff. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively they burn it here with 1:51 left. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Now it's gone. This is caught. It's Cooks. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only do they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. It's a good pickup of 7 yards, and now they're looking at 2nd and goal. And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown. Todd Gurley with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Rams are able to draw a bit closer.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively, though, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, Yeah, you know.
Doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Stop your whining.
Go, kill.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. The Cowboys' all-time receptions leader, Jason Witten, the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Switch it, hey. 47.
Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike to 59.
Then we're going to 53.
Let's go, dude. Tighten up.
We're going to go 47. 26.
Mike, check.
26.
Well, Prescott here to throw. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's 3rd down.
I think he's taking an awful chance with the football right there. You've got to lead, you've got to protect it, and he's taking chances putting it out there in a little bit of jeopardy.
Especially in a spot like this, 4th quarter, as you said, trying to cling to that advantage.
Yeah, that one probably should have been picked, huh?
Hey, kill. 47.
Check. 59. You can't block me. You can't block me. Mike's 50.
Hey, kill. 26.
Hey, tight that.
26.
Prescott from the gun. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Prescott now 11 of 15 through the air. Here's 1st and 10.
We're going to go 46.
Kill. Turn it up. Kill. Turn
We're going to go 46. So we're going to 54. One in.
Yeah, let's get sack lunch.
26.
And again, it's Prescott. Eluding the pressure. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Marching in for the sack, Michael Brockers.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
59 Mike. Check.
After the sack on 1st down, Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. Cooper was the target there, but now it'll be 3rd down. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This will be 3rd and forever. Now Prescott. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now. Nickel Roby-Coleman there defensively.
Sets up 4th down.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
Let's bring it.
Now Prescott on 4th down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Aaron Donald. And the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on downs. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10.
Hey, watch the sled.
One last throw here for Goff. He's going to let it fly. And this is going to be caught. So it affects the final score, not the outcome, but it is a late touchdown here on the game's final play. Doesn't affect the outcome, but, hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Could it affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores are ones that we don't consider big at the time. Then later on we find out maybe that was a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Or, of course, in the fantasy football world, these points mean a lot.
A lot there. The extra point here is good, but the late touchdown can only draw the score a bit closer as this game is over. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.